Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I am Adam McCullough. We are live with another Manchester United Transfer Daily live. Hope you guys are all doing well. This evening it's 8 p.m. if you're live in the UK. Wherever you are though, welcome to Full Time Devils. And if you're not watching this live, then thank you for tuning in anyway. Today, as you can see, we are discussing the free agent Adrien Rabiot. Yes, we are discussing Rabiot's potential transfer away from Paris Saint-Germain. Now, I say potential transfer. It's looking pretty likely he will leave Paris Saint-Germain on a free transfer when his contract expires in a matter of days. Now, he's been linked with a number of teams. There was a certain point in time where it seemed he was destined for Barcelona, although those links have gone quiet, and we'll be discussing the latest links linking Adrien Rabiot with a move away from Paris Saint-Germain and to Manchester United. We'll get into the bottom of them and whether they are potentially true. And I'll also be giving you an update on Romelu Lukaku as well. Hope you guys are all well though. I'll be diving into your questions. I can see Avinash, John, Andre, Jono, Michael, Jacobs, Peter, Sean, Dan Boy, Mark Green, Peter Higgins, all in the comments below. Someone says, why is this a video? We're live every night at 8 p.m. discussing the latest transfer rumours. It's a little bit of a quiet one today, which is probably why we're discussing Adrien Rabiot's potential move to Manchester United. We'll get stuck into that now actually as well, because it's been reported in Spain by a number of sources, Mundo Deportivo and another which has slipped my mind now as well, that Adrien Rabiot could potentially be joining Real Betis. Now, it's been said that Betis want him, and in the same article that came out in Spain, they also mentioned Manchester United were in the race for him as well. Now, these aren't the first times that these links have been made, but Sport Witness, our friends at Sport Witness, did some digging, and they couldn't see where that link had come from. I think initially there was a link with Manchester United and Adrien Rabiot in L'Equipe a month or so ago. But since then, nothing could come of it. And when the article was then regurgitated, it was reported as a Spanish report, and it's been picked up by the British papers, as you would expect, including the Express, the Sun, the Mail, etc., etc. So we're being linked with Adrien Rabiot because of those links and those reports that were coming out of Spain. Now, Betis potentially being in for him means if United did want him, with all due respect, we should be able to make that transfer happen. But there's been a load of clubs linked with Adrien Rabiot. I've been seeing Arsenal linked with him more recently as well, with Emery apparently interested in making him a signing at the club. Now, the French midfielder at 24 years old, with all of his talent, at a free transfer is a fantastic signing and a fantastic player to bring in, especially on a free. Now, obviously, he does have the baggage that comes with him. Has caused headache for managers in the past, failing to turn up for squads, saying things in the press, etc., etc. But the cold hard facts are he's a talented player. He's been at Paris Saint-Germain for 7-8 years. I hadn't noticed that he was a youth player at Manchester City for a short period of time, so he has spent some time in Manchester in the past. But these reports, I wouldn't read too much into them at this moment in time until someone more reliable comes out with the fact that we are in for him, because at the moment it seems like the British papers are picking up on reports elsewhere. Now, obviously he's going to demand a high wage and maybe a massive signing on fee, but in terms of Manchester United this summer, I want to see us sign a right back. I want to see us sign a centre half. I want to see us sign a right winger. I want to see us sign potentially 2 central midfielders. So if you could pick someone up like Rabiot on a free, I think it's a move that you have to make happen. But as I said, there's nothing to get excited about with that just yet. Although I'm sure he'd be happy to link up with someone like his compatriot Paul Pogba in that midfield area as well. But we do need to get that midfield area sorted, and I'd be happy for this to be true. Although, as I said, I'm not too sure at this moment in time what the sketch is with that and whether there's too much truth in it. Now I'm going to dive into the comments and I want to find out your opinion. Should Manchester United make Rabiot a signing? Should we bring him in on a free transfer? Do you think the baggage is too much? Do you think we should just leave it? What do you guys think on Rabiot? What about De Ligt, says Christian? We've got nothing new on De Ligt at the moment. No new rumours. Apart from the last we heard that PSG were in for him. I think we should all go out for Harry Kane. We're not getting Harry Kane, Peter. We need a defensive midfielder, says Rob. That's true. But bringing in someone like Rabiot who could complement, a defensive midfielder, and Pogba in a midfield three is something that, could work well. Kenny says De Ligt and Harry Maguire would be good signings. Do you think United need a striker, says Dare Riley? If Lukaku leaves, I do think we will need a striker, but we'll discuss the Lukaku latest very, very soon. I just want to get your opinions on Rabiot for now. James says Rabiot on a free would make a lot of sense, especially with Herrera going, Matic aging, and possibly Mata leaving. Need to spend money at the back. I agree with you, mate. We need those the right back, the centre back, a right winger as well. So if we can get someone free in the midfield, I'm not just saying just because he's free, sign him, but he's also a quality player as well. Andre says Young to DC United, is it true? Now, I know we're not discussing Ashley Young today, but I'll answer that question. I did some reading up on that, and it seems that it's just come out of nowhere. A fake Twitter account, a fake Transfer News Twitter account tweeted it. Everyone got excited talking about it. There's nothing there. The likelihood is Ashley Young will stay at Manchester United next season. So I wouldn't read too much into that news that Ashley Young could potentially be going to a DC United where Wayne Rooney is. They were involved in a thriller yesterday, 3-3 draw with Chicago Fire as well. Guys, let me know what you're thinking. Get your comments in as well. Get your thoughts in. Who saw Alexis Sanchez's movie that's coming out? That's a strange one. And it's weird that we've only heard of it now when there's a trailer and shit. Someone asked me to read Diego Martinez's timeline, so I'm just reading it. If you're wondering why I've gone quiet, and I see it's because it's about De Ligt now. Someone said he challenged someone saying, if De Ligt is wearing Barcelona colours by the end of the transfer window, I will donate €50 to a charity of your choice. However, if he does not sign for Barcelona, then you donate €50 to a charity of my choice. So basically, he's seemingly confident that De Ligt isn't going to Barcelona, and that's a lot of the talk that's been coming out of Spain in regards to De Ligt, that they're not going to be going in for him anymore. Adan says, what do you think about Piatek at AC Milan? He's not going to leave AC Milan. He's not long just got there. Looks like a very talented striker, but he's not long just got there. Race says Diego Martinez is a fraud. We should sell Jones, Smalling, Rojo, says KD. I could possibly see Rojo leaving, but I still think Jones and Smalling will be here next season. Now moving on to the Romelu Lukaku latest, and again, thanks to Sport Witness for compiling this report. Came from some Italian reports that he has accepted an offer from the club, from Inter Milan. It's seemingly Antonio Conte is going to be the manager there. The reason that they've had to delay that is because previous manager's father's passed away. So brother passed away, I think. And because of that, they don't want to obviously sack him on the day or around the time where he's dealing with that. So they're delaying the announcement of Conte to Inter, but Conte is going to be Inter manager. He wants Lukaku, and it's reported that Lukaku has accepted an offer from the club, and it's now down to the clubs to agree a fee, with United wanting 70 to 80 million pounds. So that's the latest on Romelu Lukaku coming out of Italy. Now this does keep going on. United haven't commented on it. Obviously, we rarely comment on transfer speculation. Romelu Lukaku hasn't commented on it. And when he has commented on potential moves, he's always said he's open to a move to Serie A or La Liga. I wouldn't be surprised to see Lukaku leave. I wouldn't be surprised to see Lukaku still here on the first day of the season. I think this one could rumble on a little bit longer because of the fact that it's not going to be a priority to get rid of Romelu Lukaku. We still need to get players in other positions. If we get rid of him, we then need a striker, or do we purchase another left winger and then push Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford as the two competing for that number 9 spot? It'd be interesting. Obviously, those two players haven't hit over 20 goals a season. So we need them to be doing that if they're going to be playing through the middle number 9 position. But they have the talent, they have the potential. Could it be a risk if we went with them only? Because obviously Lukaku does provide that kind of confidence that he'll get around 20 goals a season. Obviously we want to see better from him, which is why if he does leave, then it's not too much of a concern for me, although I would be a little bit disappointed. Ziyech has a 25 million release clause. Do you think he would fit in well? We need a right winger, so any right winger would fit in well. It seems like it's too sensible bit of business for Manchester United to make that happen. If De Ligt does sign for Barcelona, how about going for Umtiti, says Nisha. I'm not too sure about that one. I'd rather go for Alderweireld or Maguire, to be totally honest with you. We should play a flat 4-4-2 with Martial, Rashford up top, says Kenny. Maybe something that could work at home, probably not away from home in the Premier League much. Icardi is a good option, go for him, says Jester. We have got obviously the case that he's seemingly going to leave. He got stripped of the captaincy. His missus is causing all sorts of dramas for him in the dressing room at Inter Milan. It's looking like Icardi could go, so it could be an easy deal to make happen, especially with them wanting Lukaku. But we rarely see swap transfers happen. And is he the man that we want leading our line? He's a very talented player, but again, there would be question marks over that and whether United want him there. Anyway, guys, it has been an absolute pleasure giving you this today, this Transfer Daily Live. Thank you for tuning in to Full Time Devils. You guys have been absolute legends. Make sure you're liking the video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share, comment as well. We'll be back tomorrow with another Transfer Daily Live video. Not sure what time it's going to be because it's not me covering it. I'm heading to New York in the morning. Madison Square Gardens awaits, and of course Joshua versus Ruiz Jr. So I'll be there, but someone will be bringing you a live transfer stream. I think it's going to be Howson, and it may be a little bit earlier than 8 PM, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Thank you for watching. It's been Full Time Devils. I've been Adam McCullough. I'm out of here.